Okay, this is the almighty Hercules at Saratoga Comic Con, day one. I am here with the Mandalorian. So Mandalorian, can you tell me, are you part of the faction with Mando, or like are you your own creation? How does that work?
It's kind of an amalgamation of a few different things.
Okay.
So.
Nice. So like, so is this your own like original inspiration, like getup that you have here?
The helmet was concept art that I just copied. The costume is kind of a mix of both.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's cool. Do you so are you part of like a faction, like a whole Mandalorian group, or is this just like your own kind of creation?
I'm just a lone Mandalorian.
So you're a Lone Ranger.
Sure.
So how long did it take you to create this cosplay here?
A couple of months, on and off, not constantly, but you know.
Right.
Took a couple of months to get the actual suit, and then 3D print the armor and the helmet, and paint everything. So it's a pretty decent amount of time.
So is it like mostly parts that you found like throughout the desert, or is it like a Frankenstein's monster that you put pieces together? Like, how did you create it?
Well, there's 3D models that you get online, and you find them and you print them, and
right.
So yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot available.
Nice. So have you done other Comic Cons in the past?
Just this one last year when they had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is this your first cosplay, or do you have others?
This is my first one.
Oh wow! I mean, this is a great first cosplay. If this is your first one, that's amazing. Oh, have you ever taken your helmet off?
That's against my religion.
It's against his religion. So this is the way?
This is the way.
Hello, this is the demigod Hercules with the amazing Wonder Woman. So Wonder Woman, how often have you been to Saratoga Comic Con? Is this your first time?
No, I've been coming here for many years now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, many years. I've been cosplaying since I was 15.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. What was like your first cosplay that you started out as?
Lara Croft.
Laura Croft?
Lara Croft.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's badass.
I mean, they're both.
Oh, I shouldn't swear.
I mean,
Sorry.
that's fine. We're you know, we're one of those channels where it doesn't matter.
Bleep it out.
Yeah, it's okay. What did you think? I gotta ask you, what did you think of the second Wonder Woman that came out, the newest one? Did you like it? Was it entertaining?
I thought it was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was a good time.
My hot man Chris Pine was in it. You can't complain.
Yeah,
you can't complain.
You can't be mad at that. You know,
No, it was
Cheetah
fun.
was cool. So Wonder Woman, are you having a third movie coming out that you're starring in?
Just gonna have to wait and find out.
Okay.
It's all secret.
Secret.
All secret.
So besides Lara Croft and Wonder Woman, do you have any other favorite cosplays that you like to do? Or
Yeah. I've done Daenerys, Spock, Kirk, Amber. Who else have I cosplayed?
Well, we're both in video games.
Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop.
Nice.
Aren't you most known for
Oh my gosh.
Mystique?
Mystique.
Oh,
yes.
that must be
Mystique.
cool. Yeah.
Mystique was good. Oh my gosh. Who else?
When I first met
Powder
her,
Go from FLCL.
Nice.
Yes. Trying to think what else.
Oh, so you got a whole list.
Oh, Dr. Mrs. the Monarch.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
And Dr. Girlfriend too. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
That's really impressive. That's an impressive resume that you have there.
It's long.
Do you usually make your own cosplays, or like it's like like a Frankenstein's monster of like different pieces that you find? Like, how do
Sorta.
you really put it together?
Well, this is, I did not make this. This was a last minute thing. But this I made. This.
Yeah, it looks like you
these.
made that tiara,
Yeah, the
too.
tiara I made. Hopefully it's not falling off.
No, it looks really good.
All of these and the skirt. Yeah, it's fun.
Wow.
It's involved.
Yeah,
It's
no,
involved.
definitely.
And it's very sweaty. If anybody says they're not sweaty, they're lying. It's disgusting under here.
At least you have some breathing room with your, your
Not
arms.
really.
That's
Not really.
Not really? Huh. Well, I mean, I
about
kind of
you?
I feel like I could
Do that
flap.
chicken
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, exactly.
Look, we both have the armor.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we're almost like twins, you know.
know,
So
right?
with
Both strong.
the whole goddess,
Yeah.
demigod thing, you know. So I think we got it. Yeah.
Diana. You know.
Yeah. So this is one of the confusing parts I have with Wonder Woman. Sometimes she's the daughter of Zeus, and sometimes
Yes.
she's not. So what do you consider her?
The daughter of Zeus, I suppose, maybe.
Yeah.
For at least this outfit, anyway.
Because if you're the daughter of Zeus, I'm the son of Zeus, so that
Yeah.
makes us like half siblings, I guess. If that's how it works. All right, we won't tell
We
anyone.
won't talk about that. What happens in Olympus stays in Olympus.
That's very true. Do you have any words of inspiration that you like to send out to people?
Have fun and don't judge people.
Well, Wonder Woman.
Don't judge.
Wonder
Yeah.
Woman, thank you so much for this interview. This was a great time, and Saratoga Comic Con, sign
Nice to
off.
meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you too, sister. Okay, this is Hercules with the spectacular Spider-Man here at Saratoga Comic Con. Spider-Man, can you tell me a little bit how you got your get-up together?
Well, I borrowed my Aunt May's sewing machine and watched a couple YouTube videos like the ones you're making. I learned how to sew a little bit, and here we are.
Do you like weave your costume together like a spider weaving a web?
You'd think it works that way, but I'm just sewing it, just like you.
Nice, awesome. So, Spider-Man, can you tell me what brings you to Saratoga? I thought you would be in New York.
We are in New York.
Well, I mean the city.
Well, this is actually my first appearance at a Comic-Con,
Oh, nice.
so
Good for you, man.
it was bound to happen.
Yeah,
And here we are having a really good time.
yeah. That's awesome.
I brought my wife here. I'd love, yeah, there she is.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Is this both your first cons? Like,
Yep.
Awesome. Yeah.
The videos, the pictures, anything on the social media did not do this justice. This was super cool.
Yeah.
We've been here since 10 a.m., earlier than 10 a.m., and I was not expecting this kind of outcome.
Oh, wow.
It's awesome.
Yeah, you've been here all day.
Yeah,
Good
it
for
was
you.
amazing, man. It's still amazing. I met Hercules, dude.
So, Spider-Man, can you tell me, do you have any future cosplays that you have in mind? Like any wishful dreams that you have? Like some cosplays like down the line?
I definitely do, and they'll probably, for the most part, be more Spidey looks.
Okay.
I'm going for more original, so not so much theatric versions that we've seen or comic accurate versions, but my own original take on what I would do if I were the real Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, I
You
mean,
know
you
what I
are
mean.
the real Spider-Man. Come on.
Real enough. Here we are.
So I got to ask you, out of the live-action Spider-Mans that we had throughout the years and the decades, which one is your favorite?
Oh,
I know this is a tough one.
it's really tough because I love each one in their own respect, but I grew up with Tobey, and something about, if we're talking about Spider-Man in a suit, something about Andrew Garfield is a great embodiment of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree.
However, Tom now, he's really he's earned his keep with the last movie, and I can't wait for the next three because that's going to be probably the most amazing version of live-action Spider-Man we get.
100%.
It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
I just know it.
I feel like he finally became the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Exactly.
If you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
exactly. That's what we all really wanted, and we got it.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, Spider-Man, do you have any social media accounts or anything out there that you would like to shoot out to the audience at home?
I do. I actually just started an Instagram for this. It's Web Shredder. No spaces or anything, just Web Shredder. And I'm actually the skateboarding version of Spider-Man. So you'll see a
cool.
lot of skateboard flips and things of that nature on a skateboard.
So follow Web Shredder on Instagram to see some cool, gnarly Spider-Man skating tricks. That'll be pretty cool. Well, thank you so much, Spider-Man, for this interview. And
Pleasure's mine.
This was Hercules at Saratoga Comic Con signing off. Hi, I'm Hercules from BatYard Productions here at Saratoga Comic Con. Here I am with Dr. Strange. Dr. Strange, how often have you been to Saratoga Comic Con?
This is the 14th millionth time.
14th millionth, okay.
Because I've seen all eventual outcomes and all timelines.
Nice,
So
nice.
far, this is one of the top 10.
Top 10, okay. So can you rank what are the top 2?
Above it, the bottom ones are probably easier to separate. You know, your Elder God attacks, your Dormammu's, Chitauri invasions. They're toward the bottom.
I got you. Okay. So, Dr. Strange, have you seen your new movie, and how does it feel to be famous?
It feels good. It feels good to get some recognition. You know, I've been holding things down for a long time, but I feel like I'm coming to the forefront now.
Yeah,
I'm
100%.
Trying not to, have all of the multiverses collapse on one another.
Right. You got to take care of that.
It got close there for a second, but we pulled it out. So I think we got this one on lockdown. The whole Spider-Man thing.
Yeah.
Try to sweep that under the rug, but I think I did a good job.
Right. I think you somewhat fixed it, but I got to ask you. I know you're a little biased. So how would you rate your own movie? Would you give it a 10? Would you give it, a 7? What would you say?
We give it 10 Eye of Agamottos out of 10.
Wow. Okay, that's pretty high praise. So, Dr. Strange, do you have any other cosplays or anything like that you like to dress up as during conventions?
This is probably my favorite one.
Okay.
Doctor Strange is probably my favorite. I have a couple other ones, but Doctor Strange is probably my favorite. It's probably the easiest to wear.
It's nice and comfortable.
It's nice and comfortable to walk around in, and things don't tend to fall off. That's the big thing.
Right, okay.
You want to maintain the whole look for the whole thing.
It looks like you got a lot of utility pockets and places to store stuff.
Pockets are key.
Oh,
A lot of times you forget how important pockets are.
Yeah, no, definitely. I'm Hercules and I have no pockets, so
It's a lot of,
Yeah. Or holding it in your spandex or something, which is pretty uncomfortable. But Dr. Strange, do you have any other social media accounts or anything that you would like to share to the audience at home?
You can see me at 177 A Bleecker Street in Greenwich Village, New York. Care of Wong. He will forward all mail to me, and I will get able to receive it.
Awesome. Well, Dr. Strange, thank you so much for this interview, and this is the almighty Hercules signing out. Okay, I'm Hercules here at Saratoga Comic Con. Here I'm with a wonderfully talented artist, Mike, right here. He has his own comic book issues that are original to his own creation. Yep. Can you tell me a little bit about your comic book style and what kind of inspired you to get this going?
Sure. So I've always it's a comedy about a superhero and like paying the bills and stuff like that. I've always really been interested in how the real world intersects with fiction. Like, what would it be like in real life if this was to happen? Mm-hmm. So once I had the idea for this, what do you do when you're not a billionaire like Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark?
Right, yeah.
You're just a guy who works at Staples or whatever.
Right,
like,
yeah.
What do you do? That's where the story came from.
That's awesome. So can you tell me a little bit about your character and your creation itself?
Sure. So the character's Captain Stronghold.
Okay.
He's meant to be kind of a very archetypal, Superman, Captain America type of superhero,
Nice.
very clean cut. I wanted people to kind of understand him right away.
Right, yeah.
Your typical kind of big Boy Scout type character.
Yeah, like apple pie American.
Yeah, right, exactly. And he's just he flies around, saves the day, that type of thing, but he keeps getting fired from every job he's on because he flies away for 3 hours. And when he comes back, it's like you can't just disappear for no reason.
Yeah.
So in this comic, he's crowdfunding his superheroics because he's basically about to get evicted.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
so he's dealing with real world problems like
Right.
that we're all dealing with.
Exactly.
Which is really cool. So with Captain Stronghold, does he have his own rogues gallery, or is it more beating up thugs in the street?
A little of both, but he does have a rogues gallery. His main nemesis is a guy called Dr. Deathmask. He's kind of
cool.
like a mad inventor type of character.
Yeah.
And then he fights this like trio of bad guys in the comics as well, named Violet Death, Arctic, and Night Terra.
Oh, cool.
And they're
okay.
kind of big bad super villains.
And I know we were talking about this a little bit previously. He's located in a California city.
Yeah, he's out in California in kind of an unnamed city. I didn't want to be tied down to any geography that was too specific.
Right. No,
But,
that's understandable.
Yeah, I like to change it up from the usual New York kind of, a lot of superheroes in New York. I figured it was something a little bit different.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of staples there.
Right.
So with your own city, do you have like an own name for it? Is it just kind of like almost like the Simpsons Springfield? It's like could be here, could be there.
That's kind of like that. Yeah. I actually did research some cities in California.
Yeah.
Like some smaller kind of like next to the big cities, just to sort of make sure that everything made sense. But I also didn't want to nail it down anything too specific. So it's just kind of a Springfield-esque type of thing.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, Mike, can you tell me how many issues that you have of this comic book and when you really initiated the creation of Captain Stronghold?
Absolutely. So there's 4 issues total. It's a mini-series. It's a complete story. And I started it I did the first Kickstarter in October of 2019.
Oh, good for you.
Published it through Kickstarter. I funded it through Kickstarter. And then the last issue came out about a month ago. So it's taken about a year and a half to put out all 4 issues.
Nice. Okay. That's awesome. So, Mike, do you have any social media accounts or anything that you want to share to the folks at home?
Yeah, so Outtatime Comics. Basically, just look for that on anything. We're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever other ones I'm forgetting. I'm sure it's out there. And then OuttattimeComics.com is our website.
That's cool. Is there any affiliation with the Back to the Future with the Out of Time?
It's basically a tribute. I'm a huge Back to the Future fan.
Awesome, yeah.
And also, I procrastinate. I do a lot of things at the last minute. So I kept telling my wife, I'm running out of time to do this, to come up with a name for my company. And finally, she was like, well, why don't you just call it Outtatime Comics? And I was like,
that's cool.
That's perfect. You can't beat that.
I love that. Yeah. Have you just on a side note, have you ever met any of the actors or creators of Back to the Future at a different con or anything?
I interviewed Leah Thompson once.
Oh, really?
She was awesome.
That's really cool.
Yes, but never anybody else. She was the only one I've gotten so far.
How did you initiate that interview?
So I on the side I also write some entertainment journalism movie reviews for some websites.
Oh, cool, man.
And so I occasionally interview some interesting people. And she was one of them. So.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
I briefly met Leah Thompson. I just got a picture and then
Listen, that's always fun.
Yeah. She still looks great, which is awesome. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
I appreciate meeting another Back to the Future fan.
Always.
Make sure to check out Outtatime Comics.
Thank you much.